Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Marcus here. You've heard it said that being President of the United States is the most important job on the face of the earth. That's baloney. They use the same thing in Russia, in Korea, in China, in the Philippines, in Mexico. Everywhere is the most powerful government, most strenuous, gotta be most intelligent, smartest person in the world to be in that office. So when you hear that stuff in America, for those of you who don't know any better, make sure you accept that. But I just want those of you who know better, I want to confirm what you do know. That is a bunch of BS. Because this is a political season, we have our Republicans saying what they want to do for the American people. We have our Democrats saying what they want to do for the American people. First of all, I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the Republicans are as far away from doing what is proper as anybody can be. And if you trust them, and those of you who are supporting them are just like them, and I'm telling you the truth, don't be angry with me. Those of you who are Democrats, you're in the same boat. You consider yourselves not so bad because you think you are not as detrimental to the public as the Republicans. And you are not. But you are off the mark. Now when it comes down to Miss Clinton and Sanders, Miss Clinton is dead in the boat with the way things are. And everything that she's telling you is sincere, but it's not going to do you any good. Sanders is addressing some of the concerns of those of you who are suffering. And out of all of the candidates that's running, if you had to say, oh, and Donald Trump, forget him. He's all about himself. If you look at all the candidates that's running, who would be the best for the people? Who would be best for the poor? Would be Sanders. Who would be best for the rich? Well, would be a Republican. But on the Democratic side, it would be Miss Clinton. The truth of the matter is you just got a bunch of devils. And everybody talking about what they're going to do and how they're going to do it, especially the ones who are talking about giving something back to those of you who've been losing. You're talking about taxes. And everything that you say about taxes might make those who feel that they would profit from it feel good. Those who would lose feel bad. And those who run in the game don't care, because they benefit either way. And ladies and gentlemen, that is why I want to take a stand. There's another type of government. It's the government of God. Now I know God has been castigated before you so many ways till you don't want to have anything to do with God. But I believe I can share with you something that's genuine, that you would concur with. God is the maker of the whole world and everything that's on it, above it, and all that other stuff. You might not believe that. I don't care if you do or don't. That's what I believe. And everything that God made was good. It wasn't made if it wasn't good. Everything has its place. And it works harmoniously when God governs it. That's the way paradise is. That's the way the Garden of Eden was. And that's the way it always works and always will work. And if somebody comes in and put a lie into it and the people accept it, it will be corrupted. And all the corruption will be visible. And it will get worse and worse and worse until you get the corruption out. You would think that the church was designed to get the corruption out of the world. You see, the main source of life is God. And something is out trying to rob that life. They call the anti-God. And what is that? Government. All governments are anti-God. All governments work against what God's plan is. There is no government on the face of the earth that's talked about that leads you back to God's government. Not even the governments in the way the churches are talk about God. They are all corrupted. Oh, they got a lot of stuff. They mean well. But they're corrupted because they get their information from the Bible and not from God. So I say to you, people of the world, God has made no special people. No Jew special, no black special, no white special. People are special. And every last one of them have a specific role in life that plays towards peace, prosperity, and joy, harmony, all that good stuff. Everybody has a role. And all governments, American government, Russian government, China government, every government on the face of the earth is anti-God. And I'm asking those of you who say you know God to vote for God. Go to the polls in America. Go to the polls in every country in the world and write in God, meaning you want a new government. And what does that government do? That government works for every human being in that locale, in that geography. Every government fails to do that, but God's work for that. That's how you know the difference between man's government and God's government. Man's government might work for the Ku Klux Klan, might work for the Black Panthers, might work for the whites, might work for the black, but government of God works for both, all. It works for them all. And anybody that knows God, who partners with God, makes sure that when darkness creeps upon it, it is exposed, and that the truth of it is represented. And that is the struggle that truth goes through in the middle of darkness, but it shines bright. All it takes is somebody to stand. All it takes is one to stand in the middle of all the darkness in the earth. It will be seen. So I'm asking you, each individual, to stand up for God. Stand up for one another. You can't lose. And you will defeat all governments. You will defeat the New World Order. You will defeat the Masons. You defeat everything. And you become a winner. Why? Because you are God's representative, and you will sell for nothing less. I don't have to say any more than that. All you church people, vote for God, not Republicans or Democrats. All you people of the world who love God, vote for God, not your system of government, because your system of government is anti-God. And stand up, recognize that every policy that is to be made while you're around got to bring nothing but peace and comfort and joy to everyone. No pain and suffering to some. Everything comes to the same for everybody. Now, I'm going to leave it with you.